We live. Pop up
Live, y'all.
podcast. Special guest in the
Welcome.
building.
Special guest, Pink.
Welcome
What's
back.
up, y'all? Welcome to Pop Up. We got a special guest tonight that we're gonna ask a few questions, but before we get into it, remember y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And
Sure.
if you're in the chat, you're just getting here, you know what I mean? Just talk to us, and we'll make sure that we answer whatever y'all got. But today we got Pink back with us again for I think the second or third time, right? It should be the second.
I think this is the second time. Maybe the
second time.
Second time. Yeah, so definitely second time.
Yeah, it's not second time.
Yeah, for sure. And so we got a bunch of questions because, like we had discussed before, you might have been getting into your own thing, and we see that's happening now, and we're gonna see that unfold this month. But we definitely have like a bunch of questions about that for you and your experience and stuff like that.
for sure.
And we don't want to spoil nothing for nobody that hasn't seen it, so we're gonna keep the answers vague and stuff. But let's get into it, man. So first off, so it seems like since we last spoke, things with you and Lex, whose show you was on originally, have kind of like fallen apart. Y'all not really on the same page anymore. And we also noticed that kind of seems to be a trend when it comes to these shows. Like the winner tends to start doing their own thing, and then they kind of have a fallout with the original showrunner. So if you can at all, can you elaborate on what happened or why you think if things aren't exactly good with you and Lex right now?
She's just a weird bitch. Like, I can't really speak on like what happens with the other shows. Everybody already see my loyalty. Like, if I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. No ifs, ands, or buts. But when loyalty or love isn't given back, like I'm not gonna keep pouring loyalty into somebody who keeps spitting in my face. You feel me? So she was just moving funny. She was moving real wacky. I didn't like it. We had a conversation. I thought that was that. And then she started moving wacky again. So now it's fuck her and her whole collection.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you. So you say she wasn't very supportive. Was she supportive towards you and your thing that you got going on, or was she like did she help you a lot or give you a lot of advice, or not really?
Well, originally, like I was talking to like her bosses, essentially her managers, because they own the network, and I was telling them that I wanted to do my own show, and like I had ideas for it. It was something that we were talking about. Lex like wasn't really a part of the equation, and so I went to go do her season 2, and I was going to do my show when I was done filming with that, but I ended up getting sent home early. So from what I know, she wasn't supportive. Like when they found out that my show was coming out, and I got recordings that girl sent me of them talking in the house and shit like that. Like it was just mad shade towards my show. And
Damn.
yeah, like she congratulated me and was like, "Oh, take off with your show." But really, she said like Lex like the mean girl in high school. She say something in a funny tone, you feel me? So who knows if she's supportive? But I don't give a fuck.
That's the thing. I mean, I don't know why whenever like, what I'm saying, somebody comes off a show and tries to do their own thing, it's like it brings out like some jealousy trait. I mean, I know why, but it's stupid that it brings out this jealousy trait. You would want to push these people and get them to, the highest position that they could be. But I guess
But not higher than them.
Yeah,
that's
but not
the
higher
problem.
than them. Yeah, that is the problem, and it's fucked up.
I push girls. Like I push the women on my show. Like they come to me, they tell me they got something going on. Like I give them all the advice. Like you don't got to get it out the mud around me. Like I'm gonna tell you the do's and don'ts that I know so far. You feel me?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Pink. Pink's a real one. Like I did Pink's intro tape a while back when she first, you know what I'm saying? I seen a star in it. Like she did a thing. I was like, oh yeah. She the one. Like
you said that
you know what I'm saying? I told you I was like, yo, you gonna make it for sure. Like and ever since then, bro, like show mad love, sent people my way, you know what I'm saying? Like I could see the authenticity in that, you know what I'm saying, you're a real one. So I respect that for real.
Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely a natural at this. And like Don said, like if you just watch the clips and watch the show and see how you interact on your show and the last one, like you definitely see why you got where you at. But so what do you think about that though? Like as far as I know you said like you support girls and stuff like that. Do you think that that should be more of a trend so that girls can continue, you know, getting bigger, everyone doing their own show, because everyone eats that way, you know what I mean? Like it all brings attention
Facts.
back to the same genre and everything. So how you feel about that?
I just feel like women, we're so catty. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And we just want to be the baddest bitch in the room at all times. So it's like they try to eliminate another bitch who could be a bad bitch. Like, you feel me?
right,
And
right,
that's just not me. Like, that's just not me. Like, I feel like each one teach one, reach one. Like, you feel me? You can
Yeah.
teach one, you can reach one. Somebody, if if my show don't go and make millions, but a girl from my show get noticed from my show and she go off to make millions, then I did a good job. You feel me?
Facts.
yeah,
So, like, everybody not gonna make it to the top, but if you could put somebody in a position to make it to the top, why not?
right, facts, facts.
For sure.
Um, And so, do you feel like, and obviously, you know, we took a little time, we documented a lot of stuff that was going on with the girls of Lex's show, and we did a lot of interviews, saw a lot of different attitudes, a lot of different problems that was going on and stuff like that.
That was from the what was it? It wasn't from specifically from the shows, from the tryouts. I forgot what it was called.
Right, that whole process. Yeah, in general,
The tryouts for the second show.
yeah, the whole culture is, you know,
I
basically what
think
we're talking
I've
about.
seen some stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Bitches was
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So do you feel like, because it did seem like in our time that we spent that certain girls were targets, do you feel like you, because of your status and, you know, how things went down, do you feel like you might kind of be a target for other girls?
I mean, I was definitely a target. I'm the season one winner, so bitches wanted to come in and be the season two winner and
Yeah,
thought that way was through me. But like the position that I was supposed to play wasn't really to be in the competition. Like I
right,
wasn't competing. I already won 10K. I wasn't gonna win 10K again.
right.
But I think that they just wanted like I think they just wanted like the most drama so the show could jump off.
Yeah.
Right.
That they just stirred it up like I don't know how I'm trying to say it. Like they stirred it up so much that it bitches forgot like this is TV. Like we're doing this for a show. Like
Yeah.
women really went in there with real animosity and hate towards each other. You feel me? So like I already knew I was a target. They wanted my position. And I told them before filming, like, I'm not Chanel. Like, y'all bitches not gonna bully me or talk to me crazy because I'm gonna get in there with y'all every single time.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah, yeah,
me?
yeah.
So
Yeah, and somebody did
So,
comment. It was the Olympics. It was the Baddies Olympics.
yeah, the
A
Olympics,
lot
yeah.
of the girls, man. I don't want to get too off subject, and I feel bad for calling this person. But I remember we was talking about it, and she was saying, you know, what I'm saying it was doing something where it was like, she said it was too provocative, and this
mm,
person, they are extremely provocative. I think they got like it was like on Twitter posting like crazy ass like sex tapes on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, listen, if you gonna do that, you should not be ashamed or afraid to do what you got to do to make the show at the Baddies Olympics. I just wanted to say that because
wait,
that was
they was
wild when
doing
I seen that.
what?
Say it again.
Are you talking about one of the girls that was competing at the Olympics
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
hmm.
She had came on the show.
Oh, she made the show?
No, she didn't make the show. She didn't make the show. She didn't make the show.
Oh.
She
I'm
was
gonna say
on
I
one of
know who
one.
you talking about.
Do you feel like, speaking on that kind of that topic, do you feel like there's a line, you know, because like you were saying, some bitches forget, you know, like, oh, this is, you know, is for TV or whatever. Have you ever been in that position where you may were about to get into it with somebody, or you were about to just snap, and you were like, you know what, I need to turn up because this is for TV? Like, are you? Do you think you're good at balancing that line between like chilling and doing what you got to do to make sure it's good TV?
I mean, ultimately, like I'm myself is very loud, is very like in your face, like this is me, you feel me?
Yeah,
But I don't hold animosity, like I don't hold like anger. To me, like it's still a job. Like, bitch, we
facts.
gonna argue. I know we gonna argue. I'm not the type to put my hands on you first, but this is TV, bitch, and you're not about to like
Yeah,
bitch me or put your hands on me, you feel me?
Right.
So I feel like I'm good at just being like, all right, well, fuck you, I don't gotta deal with you. But then, all right, we on TV, so I gotta punch you in your mouth. Like, and that's just how, especially this season, like that's how it's set up. Like you go in knowing you have to fight, especially if you're one of the fighters.
Yeah.
You have to fight. And then the second, like, this is how you know I'm one of the fighters, because when my hand broke and I was no longer useful, my role could not be fulfilled, they sent me home. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you go in knowing, like, all right, you have to fight. You, this shit is like mentally draining and exhausting to fight. Like,
So would you? So that leads to another good question. Like, because like you're basically saying, like it seems you have to go in knowing that okay, I gotta fight, I gotta turn up. What if a situation never really comes up naturally for you to fight? Do you think that's gonna be like a crutch for you, where it's like, damn, because you also don't want to be boring, right? You don't want them at the end of the thing to seem like, damn, this girl didn't do shit. Like she didn't argue with nobody, she didn't fight. You know what I mean? Like, so what do you do if ain't nothing going on? It's just dead.
I mean, what I do, what I did, like, like I just did some regular me shit. Like, I'll go around, I'll be mad loud, I'll be like, I'm
Start some
bored,
shit.
y'all are boring. Like, like I'll go skinny dipping. I'll want to play. I don't know. Like let's do a fucking seance. Like let's play drunk Uno. Like I'm gonna turn up regardless. You feel me? But I guess my approach, like I'm real. Like how do I? I don't know. I think I'm aggressive because bitches
Yeah.
be tight. Like they don't share the excitement that I have on like let's do these things. So boom, like it
Right.
might cause the argument. Like you know what I'm saying? It's really just because it's me. I think so.
But once in a while, when you do meet another girl or a group of girls that has your same energy, does it cause usually conflict or you usually get along with them?
Um, what's my energy though? Because like me, like I'm the type of bitch like I vibe with like everybody, anybody, but like I am a loud bitch. I gotta be a cup of tea. To know
Right.
me is to love me. So like most times, like if somebody don't know me, they don't know me. So I need some type of energy.
Hold on,
Like
you break.
you know, I feel how I try to like do the nice approach, but if you being a shady ass bitch, then I feel like that energy is on them because my energy is good. So
Right.
I don't know. I
Got
usually I everybody.
got you. Yeah, it happens. Um, so that was your experience, obviously, on the show. If I'm not mistaken, this time around you completely the boss, right? It was like you running things, right? Or
Oh, Pink's back is moving.
Pink's Baddies boot camp.
Pink's
I
daddy's
can't wait to.
boot.
I'm gonna watch that one for sure. Like,
this one looks like
I
this one
will
looks like it's
Might
going to
be
be from
dropping
the clips I've been
the
seeing.
trailer tomorrow.
dropping the trailer tomorrow.
Yes, we dropping the official trailer tomorrow, and I'm excited. I'm ready.
So
You breaking up a little. I wouldn't say. I'm not gonna have you jump out and jump back in. You can just keep going, see if it'll get a
Can
little
you hear
better.
me?
Yeah, I hear you. I
Hold
hear
on
you,
one
but it's just
second.
breaking up a little bit.
Hold on.
Yeah, you good. You
Just
good.
give
You
it a
good.
second.
She gonna jump back up and be good.
it's
Just
good, right?
I'm looking at the comments real quick.
Yeah,
Uh, just
you
don't
can
be
hear us,
like
right?
Fetty. Huh?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Nah, I don't hear her. She's in here right now.
I can see her and hear her. Yeah, I can see her and hear her. I don't know if she. Just make her jump out and jump
Yeah,
back in.
drop out and jump back in because I can't see you on my end or hear you.
How much people they got in the chat?
It's about 19, 20.
Oh, that's pretty
Brooklyn
good.
BK. Pink will be right back. Technical difficulties. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Follow the page, Pop Up TV. She ain't there. We don't see her here. No, she's coming back. She jumped out and jumped back in so we can figure this connection issue. Just jumping right back in. Just give it a few moments.
In the meantime, y'all remember to go check out the rest of our videos on our Pop-Up TV YouTube. We got our Pop-Up Top show, couple new episodes. Pink is back.
Hold on. Let me get her in here. She's back in the chat. Let me just make sure. Let me get her on
Yeah, we
here.
can hear you.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, yeah, it should be good now.
I gotta get her. I gotta get her in on mine. So just tell her 1 second.
Okay, yeah,
She
just give us
she
one
in.
second. Okay. You're in New York,
All
right?
right, we back. We back. We back.
Yeah, from the Bronx.
We are back.
Okay, we back. We back. All right, so we
Sorry about
back.
that, y'all.
Pink is back. Shout out to everybody holding it down in the chat. All right, so what we were talking about, we were saying like for sure we know this time with the Baddies boot camp, Pink is in charge. She was the boss. Um, so one of the first questions I'm gonna ask you about that is compared to your situation where you were a contestant, I'd assume this was a much more fun experience, or would you say you have more fun as a contestant?
I mean, I love competing and being a contestant. Don't get me wrong. It's something that I want to do again, but just like, maybe not on a show where I have to fight. That shit ain't like it ain't fun. Like
It gets old.
honestly, like I said, people forget that we are like it's for TV. I am one of those people because bitch, like I really want to beef with you now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like I made sure on my show that I let the women know like this is not a fighting show. Like y'all do not have to be in here killing each other 24/7. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right,
And we actually had like real challenges. My girls really went out and rolled in mud and
right,
stink like they swam and they ran. We did competitions
yeah,
and I took the winning team of those competitions. I took them out. We went to like Laser Quest, we went bar hopping, we went out to eat. Like,
right.
so I actually made sure that it was like a fun environment. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
you.
And
Got
I
you.
I loved every bit of it. Like everything that I wasn't given as a contestant, I made sure my women had it.
That's good. That's good. That's
That's
definitely the way to do it. 'Cause when you do it that way, then any of them that get an experience or get a chance to do something, they're gonna make sure they do the same thing. So,
for sure. I mean,
you
like,
know,
so yeah, I noticed a lot of the shows, like, it it's based around fighting, and I understand that. I understand, yeah, people like the drama, people like this and that. But
based. You
it
say it's based.
huh?
You say based around fighting.
A lot of the shows is based around fighting. Like, you be
It
watching it.
is, but it's
Yeah,
exhausting.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
I bet it could be exhausting, and sometimes it's like, yo, let's get some more entertainment. So I noticed that when you even mentioned it. I think I seen one of your posts, or maybe like on one of your stories, that it's not gonna be only fighting and drama. You're gonna have challenges and this, that, and the other. Hence the
mhm.
name Baddies Boot Camp.
Boot camp,
Yeah, so
mighty boot camp.
yeah, so in my
Like
head, I'm thinking, yo, that's gonna be fire. Like, it's different. You come in different. I'm pretty sure there's gonna still be some drama. I'm pretty sure there probably
because it's women.
it
Of
is
course there's
women.
gonna be
You know what I'm saying?
drama.
But to change it up, to add that entertaining factor, that is dope and that's very creative. So, like I said, you a natural
Thank
for this, and I be
you.
seeing these things, yo.
Yeah.
It's like some of the people, even like guys from other shows, like, I'm cool with a lot of people, especially like, reality TV people, like, and they see some of the clips that I show them or they hear about the things that I'm doing on my show and they like, you are opening up like another market.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? The market right now is shows to fight.
yeah,
For all of that, we might as well go join a UFC house. Like, you feel me?
Word.
Like, might as well go and start doing WWE wrestling because that's what the fuck that shit is.
Right.
facts.
So
Yeah,
I
man.
brought back to me like classic television with challenges and rewards and laughter. You feel me?
Got you. Would you say that was inspired by like because obviously people our age when we was coming up, a lot of this reality stuff was a lot more popular. Like that shit was you couldn't avoid it. It was everywhere. Would you say there were any shows or any things that you kind of took inspiration from when you were doing yours, like, or you kind of just didn't
Yeah.
really? Definitely,
I
yeah,
like I had watched, okay, so like I remember watching these shows like back in the day,
yeah,
like, but I was mad young, so I didn't
yeah,
remember. So I went back and rewatched like competition shows, like
yeah.
I Love Money from VH1. Like
Right,
I don't
right,
know if
right.
y'all remember that one. I went and
Yeah,
watched that. I went and rewatched the old dating shows like Flavor
Yeah,
Flav, I Love New
yeah,
York, Tila Tequila, like
yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
so.
Remember that one? Yeah, yeah. That's good. You did your research. You know what I mean? You actually put it in.
That's
That's
powerful.
important.
Like I said, that's
Yeah,
powerful. That's creative. That's, you know what I'm saying, tapping in. If you're gonna do reality TV, you don't just half ass it. I could tell, like, just by looking at the trailer, by the theme of it, you know what I'm saying? The theme was dope. Baddies boot camp. You know what I'm saying? And it took me, it's funny enough, it took me a little minute to click the boot camp, and I was like, bro, that's freaking clever.
Yeah, and then it's like I also got sponsored by Sheen. Like,
oh yeah, I seen that. I peeped that on your
nobody
profile.
else
Yeah,
has a sponsorship on their show yet. That's all I'm gonna
yeah,
say. So
that's
no matter how big or
crazy.
small, I did
Talk
that. You
your
feel
shit.
me?
Talk your shit.
Sheen sponsored all my girls, all their outfits, all their boot camp outfits, their boot camp hat. They had uniforms.
What?
Being sponsored their uniforms, and it was fun. Like it was, like I personally enjoyed the season, like leading women into like fucking fun times. Like the
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
still hit me up and like, yo, I missed being there for that week. Like, you
Right.
know.
Yeah. So and so obviously, like, you know, you had experiences on both sides, like we said, with being a contestant, running your own thing. After you got your own opportunity and you decided to do it, would you say you noticed any changes in people that you met before, whether it be for good or for worse? Like, did you get any congratulations that you didn't expect? Did you get any hate that you didn't expect? How'd that part go?
I mean, I as far as hate, like the hate is only like in the comments. The hate is in the shade in people's lives.
Right.
Like the people who didn't, who is nobody threw hate that I didn't expect to throw hate. You feel me?
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
Like
what I mean.
I already expected that from you. I already expected that from y'all. Suck my dick. Like, you feel me?
Fact.
But as far as like congratulations, I got a lot of congratulations by people that I didn't expect either. Like by bitches that I'm not even cool with.
Right.
They shared my shit and was like, congratulations. Like, bitch, you know when we see each other, we'll knock each other's heads off. So,
Facts.
but thank you. Like,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, yeah. That's good though. I feel like even if you got, I think you know, the thing that separates you from being a competitive person or an enemy and then just being a hater. Sometimes you got to recognize even when your enemies get a win, you got to congratulate them and be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I see you did your thing. You know what I mean? Like, because otherwise, then you just a hater, in my
I mean,
opinion.
yeah,
You know?
they bigger people than me because like the way I was saying it's like, congratulations. I'm
Right.
happy for you. I hope your shit failed. Like that's how I was saying congratulations. But she gave me genuine love. So I can't knock
Facts.
it.
Facts. Okay, so and so whether it be, which we're gonna talk about a little bit later, but whether it be this season, a Baddies boot camp, or if there's gonna be another third, fourth, fifth, what, in your opinion, does it take to win Baddies boot camp? Like what does it take?
Uh, for me, really, like it's everything. It's like you. It's who you are. Like, are you really? It's you being true to who you are. It's you being true to like if the cameras weren't here and you handled it the same way you would in the streets. You feel me? Like
Facts, yeah.
it's like being loyal. It's being a good friend. It's being a good person. Like it. It's about saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and standing on your shit. Like it's
Word.
about being authentic to yourself. So I actually like, and trust me, I'm watching. Like even if I'm not there 24/7, like I'm watching. I'm peeping your actions. I'm peeping how you treat other people. Like
Right.
that's why I said, like if you think this was all just about fighting, like bitch, to me that shit ain't cute or cool. You feel me?
Facts,
Like,
yeah.
but did you fight and stand on your shit if you had to?
You have
Like
to,
I'm
yeah.
looking at that too. So to me, like, and I feel like it's gonna change as time go on. Like I didn't base um as far as the winner of this season, I did not base her winning based off of competitions alone, even though to me she did good in the competitions as well. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So each season, I feel like it may change. Maybe one season, all of them as individuals just might be ass, and I can only judge off of the competition.
Yeah,
So
you gotta do what you gotta do,
Facts,
yeah.
facts,
Yeah.
facts. Ask
Yeah.
about somebody in the chat's saying ask about Big Lex. He came a little late. We already did.
Yeah, we
Um,
talked a little bit
yeah, I
about
can't
Big
see no
Lex.
comments.
yeah, yeah. I could. That's why I'm gonna read them periodically. But yeah. Somebody on YouTube asked about said ask about Big Lex. You came a little late, Aaliyah. pretty much.
But basically, what we came to is that she basically said Big Lex wasn't really. She was, she weren't really
Support.
wasn't really supporting the way that she thought expected. Right? Like, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, y'all seen, especially if you've been like in tune with everything. Like, I ride for you. Like, if I say
yeah,
I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. So, like, I was getting kicked out of fucking Facebook group chats. Like, people was posting
That's
her kids that she
crazy.
was denying. Like, all right, if you gonna deny your kids, they ain't got shit to do with me. But since you my bitch, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not gonna spread that message. So I was out there reporting her kids' comments to get the kids taken down. Like, I'm
right,
arguing with bitches from other TV shows behind you.
Had her back.
yeah.
Like, I was riding for you because I thought you were riding for me. So I get put out the house because I'm a liability because I wouldn't calm down. I was really trying to hurt somebody. So they removed me.
Right.
And y'all, you on CDs talking about, oh, you ran such and such out the house. Ain't nobody run me out of shit. Why you capping? Why you lying on me? Like, then, like, if y'all actually pay attention to the promo for season 2, I was there for 1 day, 7 hours, 8 hours.
Yes. Yeah. You was
All the
Got
there.
you.
promo is around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If y'all
peeped
won't
that.
gonna let me defend myself or do what I had to do, why all y'all promo around me? A fucking you fucking post Big Papa. This bitch look like fucking. She really. I swear to God, she looked like Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
This bitch post this bitch in my ski mask and my shoes. I'm from the Bronx. Somebody put your shoes on. That means they beat you the fuck up and they took them off your feet. And ain't nobody beat me up. You feel me?
Right.
But
Got you.
you
Okay, so
sitting
that's
here.
that's why they posted her. Oh, cause I was
Yeah,
like,
like I
yo,
just felt like you was posting fake narratives.
got
Like
you.
you are posting it, not these bitches. You posting these fake narratives like somebody took something off me.
So
No.
ultimately, what got you kicked out the house? Like,
Um, because like I wouldn't calm down. Like I tried to um you just want me to incriminate myself so bad.
Nah,
just,
nah, we don't do
I
no
mean, you don't gotta get
incrimination
into
on here.
specifics.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's already aired.
Yeah,
But like
don't get into
I was really
specifics.
trying to hurt one of my cast like mates. I was really trying to hurt this bitch. Like, especially after she ran down on me. Like, and one, if she wanted to fight, we could have fought. Like, I don't give a fuck that my hand was broke. Like I stood in her
Hmm.
face, I put my water bottle down. I was like, you can run down. Like she didn't want to. This the same girl I kicked in the face with heels in season 1. This the same girl that ran from the Olympics. Like this the same girl that didn't want to fight face to face. This the same girl who said, "If y'all let Pink touch me, I'm going home." Like she was terrified.
Right.
And then when you find out my hand is broke, now you want to fight. Cool, that's okay. You're allowed to do that. But I should be allowed to retaliate. Like I should be able to get you the fuck back. And they would not let me get her back. Like one of the security guards, he didn't like me. He physically like tried to throw me into the wall. He threw me into the floor. Like, yeah, like he really looked me in my eyes. He called me out my name. He called me a bitch. And he was just like, I'ma hurt you next time you try to hit her. They would not let me fight her back. So I would not calm down because the more I can't fight, the angrier I'm getting. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
definitely, definitely.
this bitch that talked about my kid, my baby daddy, like no, like let me get this bitch. And they wouldn't let me. So I got put out because I was being really, really, really violent. I forgot I was on TV.
Now, my question with that is this before, like you announced you had this show? Did that happen before that, or like?
Yeah, this happened before that I announced my show was coming out.
Okay,
They
okay.
actually found out about because I don't even think Big Lex knew about my show.
Hmm.
Because like I said, I was talking to the owners of the network.
Hmm.
Um, they found out like once I left, I ended up dropping about my show in the auditions like 2 days later.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause I'm thinking like you going into that show, you probably already had a target on your back season because you season 1 winner. You know what I'm saying? Like you said it. You loud. You this. You know what I'm saying? So like probably brought that target on your back. So it's probably a lot of jealousy going on because of that. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know how, and then I'm known as being a fighter, and I don't know how. Like, I don't know how I got this title for knocking bitches in their face because I didn't even get into the most fights, but my fights really like just lasted for extended periods of time. Like, they were dramatic, in my opinion. Like, and I don't even know how I got known for being a fighter, but because I'm known for being a fighter, people want that. They want that title. They want it to be theirs. Like, you really gonna have to beat me up for it, bitch. And might want to have a couple rounds in you because I don't stop.
Yeah,
But I don't want to be known for being a fighter. I really was known for just talking my shit. Like I'm a shit talker, but I will defend myself.
for sure, for
Yeah,
sure. And
bro.
somebody in the chat, they said Pink literally made season one. Like, come on, yeah. And I could tell that because, like, obviously you was the winner, season one winner, and like a lot of the promo that I seen, it was kind of like low key, like evolved around you, and obviously with being the winner, yeah, it would be because obviously you showed out, so they would evolve a lot of the promo around you. So I could see
Yeah.
that.
Honestly, if it was for me on season one, there wouldn't be no season two because those bitches won't doing shit. They fucking stayed in their room. Don't get me wrong, I smoked weed all day too, but I got up and got active. Like if there wasn't anything going on, I made something happen. Like you know what I'm saying? I was the only one doing whatever the fuck I wanted. These bitches wanted to cuddle up on the couch and watch TV. Like you welcome. When people think of that network, they think of me because still I am the official winner of any show on that network. Who else like won any?
Facts. So speaking of which, will there be a part two to boot camp?
Um, for Pink's Baddies Boot Camp, I'm already planning season two in my head. Season
Facts.
two, like, is gonna be like because this shit is like trial and error. Like you see what you've
Yeah.
done, and then you see how to improve it. And I see so much improvement I could do for my show. So season two, like, I'm excited for that. Way more than I'm excited to even air season one. Like I just want to air it, get it done. Like let's
And
go to
jump
season
in.
two.
Yeah,
Like
that's how you. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Would you
So
I'm gonna somebody asked a question. I'm gonna kinda remix the question. I'm gonna tell you the original question. They said, Pink, would you ever consider making a show for the younger generation or the boys, etc.? But I'm gonna remix that question. And you can probably answer this question and that question at the same time, however you want to do it. But would you ever consider doing another show, reality, based on reality, but kind of out of the baddies type deal? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
like a
such as
different.
like what, like a straight competition show
Man, you know
or
what I mean? Like just any kind of reality show, but just out of the baddies lane. Would you consider?
yeah, 100%, like 100%. Like I just like reality TV because even if you're on a scripted reality show, like on a network where they like push out in situations, a lot more situations on purpose, you still get to react how you would react.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? So reality TV, like I like it, I love it. It's something that I would definitely continue doing, even if I was on. I don't know what's that show where they be in the wilderness and they gotta live out there for like
Oh yeah,
3 months
yeah,
off
yeah,
the
yeah.
land. Like I would
Yeah.
even do some shit like that. Like
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
full with that. I like reality.
I kind of did peep that, and here was another question like that I had. What was your favorite reality show? You said you watch reality TV, I guess, like when you was younger as a kid or whatever. Like, what was your favorite reality show coming up?
Uh, I can't really pick a favorite because I like Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love New York. I
Mm-hmm.
loved loving hip hop. Like I don't think I have a favorite.
Okay, okay, okay,
So
okay. That answered the question. Like, those few. That's dope. Those are a few of my
Yeah, I
favorites
definitely
too.
think. Yeah, yeah. You guys should definitely try to do that for the network. Like, just mix it up. Do different kinds of reality. You know what I mean? Like, especially with some of y'all that won other ones, do something else. Like, 'cause like you mentioned, even like Jersey Shore. Like, that's obviously not the same as Baddies or any other like situation, but mix it up, girls and guys in a house, some like real world type of situation, just to see
yeah,
what
like
happens with them.
definitely
Give them
like
like a
that.
job or something to do. They got to work together every week or whatever. Like, so it would be dope. You know what I mean? There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of different ideas.
Somebody
No, that's
commented.
definitely something that I would be interested. Like I would like to be a contestant on those. Like you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
That'll be
I
dope.
yeah.
also like like we was coming up with something. How do I describe this? The thing is what I like about the network I'm on now,
Mhm.
Flexo network
Shout
is
out to
Flexo is for
Flexo.
streaming on Instagram.
That's where the show. Before you continue what you're saying, that's where the show's gonna be on. Because somebody did ask where do they stream the show, and the show didn't drop yet. The show's dropping
It's
October
gonna drop on October 30th
October 30th, and it's gonna be on
30th.
the
on
Flexo app.
Flexo,
There you go.
FLEXXO _IFS. Flexo _IFS.
Like so,
It's for streaming.
But yeah.
All episodes
And
dropping at once. Everything, all episodes at one time.
no, it's gonna drop
Weekly.
weekly.
Gotcha.
And what I like about my network and my managers, because my managers own the network, like if I say I want it, they make it happen. Like I said, I miss working at the strip clubs. He's like, so what do you think about making like, a show based around the strip clubs? Like,
Yeah.
you know what
That'd
See.
I'm
be
saying?
fire.
Yeah.
So now we hit the drawing board, and I wanted to make sure it was nothing like Jocelyn's Cabaret because I'm like, she basically got a stripper show, but it's
Yeah.
nothing like that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I said I wanted a talk show like Jerry Springer, and
Yeah.
we hit the drawing board on that. And again, it's nothing like that,
Mhm.
but it gives you the
Mm.
same type of entertainment. It gives you the same type of feeling. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah. For sure. For
And they
sure.
just make it happen. So I'm really happy that I got like a good team behind me.
For sure, yeah, that's dope. Somebody in the chat said they want you to make Baddies West. That's another question I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, like in LA, like
Uh,
West Coast.
yeah, it's Baddies West. Is that the one that you just recently did the audition for?
Yes.
All right, how was
Yes.
that? I see you
Yeah. What
smiling.
was that experience?
How was that experience? You probably can't say too much. I don't know, but
Yeah,
whatever you can, if you can,
I really
go
can't
and let
say
us
too
know.
much,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I definitely enjoy going to the auditions. Like when I walked in,
Hmm.
they knew who the fuck I was before I spoke.
As they should.
Like the girls from that show already, like they instantly like passed me on to the next round. Like I didn't even have to speak. I had to check one of them.
Hmm.
And when the show is, you will see me checking a bitch because I'm HBIC, you feel me? Like I'm
But
pink. I'm the general. Like I'm captain of this motherfucking ship. Don't speak when I'm speaking. But I went in there on my baddies mentality, not on my ratchet mentality. Like I could check you with my mouth. I don't gotta put my hands on you. You feel me?
right.
And I mean, they know who I was and they know who I am. That's all I can
Straight
say.
up, straight up. And you know
Gotcha.
what? You know what? When I peeped, I seen your story and seen that you was at the auditions and things like that. Like on the outside looking in, for somebody like me, that's like real humbling because like seeing as you just came off of doing your own show and you about to audition for another show like that, that's dope. That like you know what I'm
But it's like
saying?
you don't stop working, you keep networking. Like
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
got there, like I want to say like 90% of the girls knew who I was. Like when I got there, I wasn't even treated like I was auditioning. Like the girls was like, no, Pink, come stand in the front with me. Like I was one of the first people in the building, even though I didn't get there until like 3 hours later than everybody else. Like I didn't even have to wait in line. They brought me to the front.
Yeah.
I was in there taking pictures with the girls, like, like Zeus paid me to pull up. Like, like they're like, yo, Pink, take a picture. But it was all love. Like, it was all love. I think I got into like one argument. It wasn't caught on camera. The bitch was mad drunk and she was a hating asshole. And she faked threw a water bottle at me when security was in between us. And I didn't even have to move. Like there was like six girls who came up to me and was like, Pink, you want me to handle her? You ain't
Oh,
gotta do
geez.
nothing. Like fans, like
Word.
swear. So I was just like, oh, fuck somebody.
That's lit though.
Lit. But yeah, and so we talk. Okay, so obviously you told us on Flexos where we can watch it and see it, and then so you said October 30th is the night that the
Yes,
first
October
episode airs.
30th. It is going to be airing on Flexo Network on October 29th. We have our red carpet in Virginia. And if you want to see it early, you have to come to the red carpet. Make sure you fill out those forms. The link is in my bio. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really, really excited for this to air. I'm really excited for y'all to see everything that I've done. Like people get to know me on a more personal network. So
Yeah,
October
yeah.
Word,
30th.
word, word. What days the red carpet you said?
On October 29th. It's the
October
day
29th.
before.
Day
Okay, okay,
before.
okay.
Okay.
That's dope. That's dope. Nah, that
You said it's in Virginia, right?
Yes.
Got you. Got you.
you
I'm
got
gonna
me
have to
over here
get.
thinking like,
Pull up, word.
might
I'm.
just pull up.
I'm gonna have to pull up. I'm
Yeah,
about
it's
to
in
do this.
Virginia. I'm excited. Like we got the paparazzi coming out, I still don't know what I'm gonna wear. Like I don't know if I want to go on their tomboy boot camp or if I want to go on there like, sexy mini dress. But I'm a
Word,
tomboy, so
word,
I
word.
don't know. But I can
I'm
switch it up. You
sure.
feel me?
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna figure it out.
Have you
And
watched your show already? Have you like seen the whole show or seen a few episodes or
Um, So I'm going to actually watch the episodes this week. They were sent to me yesterday. I know I should be more excited, but I hate seeing myself on TV. Like that's what's funny.
You,
I don't want to see me.
I
I
was
get
just
bored
about to say
watching
that.
myself.
I'm the same. I'm the same way. I just was funny. Like I haven't really publicly announced this, but I just did some filming myself for a show. That's gonna be like on a pretty big network, and I was like, bro,
Congratulations.
thank you, thank you. I was like, yo, I might not even watch that back, bro. I don't like seeing myself. I
Yeah,
don't
like you
like
don't
it,
want to
bro.
see
You gotta
yourself.
watch it,
Like
man. I
your
mean,
voice sounds crazy.
yeah,
You
you
make the
gotta watch
craziest facial expressions. Like
Yeah. Watching yourself back ain't it, bro. Like, especially like on some like real good camera. You like you yourself is just picking out like your flaws. Like you
it.
literally watching yourself throughout the
yeah,
whole
I know.
time.
I'd be like, yo, my head is really fucking square. Like, why do I move my mouth like that when I talk? Like, why do I talk like a nigga when I'm mad? Like, my shoulders get the go. Like, why I talk like that?
Yeah. Did you watch all your like your episodes from the other show?
From the other shows, yes, especially season one. I watched it every Sunday faithfully. I was excited to see myself on TV, even though like I was like judging myself. But once you've done one show, two shows, now I'm on my third because you know I did season one, season two. I did Zodiac House.
Or
I did some work somewhere else.
you did some
It
stuff.
hasn't aired yet. And then now I did my show. Like you get tired of seeing yourself. Like I know what the fuck happened. And then technically speaking, we're not supposed to be going live and being like, oh no, it didn't happen this way. This is how it happened. So to eliminate like explaining to the fans what really happened, I just don't watch it. So if I don't watch it, then I don't want to explain how it really happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna edit it however they edit it. It's not
Gotcha.
our
Right,
job
right,
to
right,
go
right,
and be
right.
like,
And the
oh
way
no,
they
I
edit
didn't
it.
do this at this time. Like,
Right,
because it
right.
fucks it up for the fans.
Yeah. So technically, like I said, you're not supposed to like go on like interviews and talk about it and try to explain or elaborate on things.
I mean, you can go on interviews. Like you kind of have to watch the shows so you know what happens. But
Right.
because you was there and you lived through it,
Yeah.
you're not really technically speaking according to your NDAs. You're not supposed to explain like, oh, it didn't happen this way. This is how it really
Oh,
happened.
okay. I
But
get it.
because I was there, it's like
You know that didn't happen
that's
that
bullshit.
way.
Like
Yeah. Does that happen a lot? Would you say that happens a lot or not? Not that often.
um, as far as the shows that I originally did, like they were starter shows, like season one was her first season. I also did Zodiac House season one. Those to me were a lot more raw, like,
Okay.
and they were a lot more raw. And as far as like season two, like seeing the comparison, it's a lot more TV now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. Word.
Like it's edited in a way to where it's not all the way true, but it's like, all right, that didn't happen that way. Or that's not the message I was conveying. They chopped it up.
Right,
Got
So,
right.
you.
and then knowing like people from like, the zoo shows, like knowing them personally and hearing their experience, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It doesn't
Yeah.
happen how it's aired.
Yeah,
Right, right,
TV. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the funny
right.
thing.
Uh, oh man, reality TV, man. But yeah. So I don't know. Don, you got any more questions? Anything you want to ask?
Yeah. Let me go through the chat. Just make sure we
Yeah,
see.
go through the chat. See
I know a few
what.
people had questions. I
I
want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Go ahead. What you saying?
I bore you. He was like, yeah, you done here?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. My fault. No. I don't want the niggas in the chat waiting.
Let me make sure. I feel like in such a short that we covered a lot. Like,
Yeah, that's why I was like, damn, I don't know what else to. And I don't want to. The questions I have are too specific, so I don't want to
Man, I can't wait to get my body done. We can talk about that because this body's gonna get. I'm too
That's coming
skinny
up.
now. Last time y'all seen me, I was like 170. I'm like 135 now, 130.
I seen you had got a
And
personal trainer. Like, you still like.
Man, I only worked out with him for 1 week. No, I worked out with him for like 3 weeks, and he's dope. I liked him. I think I had lost like 6 pounds. It was, and I gained 3 pounds of muscle, and
Word.
I liked it. But now I haven't worked out with him. I haven't worked out with him since like January. But this is like my normal size. I always kind of been like slender and shit. Last time y'all see me, I was like going through depression and shit. Like I know my son's father had passed away. Like
Yeah.
My
right before
condolences.
filming. Today is actually his birthday. Shout out
Word.
Leonard.
Word. Shout out
Shout
to
out, shout
him.
Leonard
out. For real, for real.
RP. I
Word.
love you. Today is actually his birthday. That's kind of why I was in bed sleep today.
Word.
Yeah, yeah. When,
So
when when she answered, she's like, "Yeah, I was knocked out." I was like, "I feel you,
yeah,
power nap,"
I
but
was knocked out. I woke
respect
up
that.
like this, y'all. I woke up like this. Like so last time, like now I'm back to my normal size, and they telling me I gotta gain weight in order to do lipo. Like, what y'all mean? Like,
Yeah,
at first I
that's
was
how
a
it goes.
fat bitch. I was built like a fridge, and now I'm too skinny. Like, you can see my fucking rib cage.
Funny enough, that's the second time me hearing that same thing. Like I think like a doctor tells you, "Oh, you either have to gain weight." I'm not comfortable with doing this procedure until you either gain
Cause there's
weight
not
or
enough fat.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know that's how that works. So that's the second time me hearing
I
that.
just need to get
I,
some ass shots. If y'all know anybody that's doing the illegal ass shots, let me
I
know.
would
Like,
highly not suggest
Why you want to
that.
do it
It's not
oh,
illegal?
illegal.
Why you want to do it illegal?
huh?
Why you want to do it illegally?
It's because I don't want to gain weight. Like, what's the point of me gaining weight for you to chop me the fuck up and then move the weight? Like,
But that, but
that don't
but
sit
other,
right with me.
because they gotta take it. They gotta like take it from somewhere to put it right. Like they gotta take it
Yeah,
from.
they're gonna move it from wherever it comes because you can't really help where you gain weight. If I could gain the weight and it goes straight to my ass, perfect.
Yeah.
Straight to my thighs. Like I got these little like stick figure thighs and a little bubble butt that it don't match. Like you feel me?
Word.
So if I could just gain weight and it just go to all the places I needed to go to, perfect. But if not, they're gonna suck it out and put it somewhere else. For what? For why? When I could just go do something illegal and get what I want.
I don't think I would
It's a
suggest the
risk.
illegal risk.
Word.
I do not want to see you in where is it, the Dominican Republic. All right,
Word.
you
Don't
better
worry,
you
I am
Word.
probably
not
better
going.
off with what's his name, Doctor Miami, or
Yo, he
whatever
is
it is.
so funny.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually was on his Instagram the other day. He's hilarious.
I think it's probably mad expensive.
Not really. I think he's like
No.
somewhere like 7,000 or something.
Oh,
I,
really?
I
I thought isn't the average price like 10?
No,
I guess it depends on
I
what
was
you're
priced
getting.
like 4,500.
Oh,
Damn.
It's not that
not
expensive.
that bad. Not that bad.
I did want to know like you ever like considered or thought about acting like real deal acting?
No, I'm not a good actress. Like I laugh
How
too
you know that?
much.
How you know that?
Like I can't cry on cue. Like
Oh,
I don't think I'll be a good actress. Like I'll just be real. I'm just like I can't even picture it. That's
yeah.
why I say reality. If I'm doing TV, it has to be reality TV. It has to be like a talk show. It has to be something that is just naturally me. You feel me? Because all I could picture is them putting me in a room with like Denzel or some shit. Like he's gonna act his ass off and make me look like nothing. And it's like I can't. Not about to embarrass myself like that.
Facts, facts. So what's one thing that you would at least one thing going into season two that you would do completely different than you did with this first season?
Oh, for Pink's Baddies boot camp.
Yeah, 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 for you.
So for Pink's Baddies boot camp, I could actually tell you next season is gonna be a lot more tactical, a lot more in my opinion, boot camp style. This season, even though we did challenges and they were set up to like be competitive and physical, we didn't know how far we could push the girls.
Oh,
But
you didn't
actually,
push him far enough.
in my opinion, no, because they was like, oh, we thought we was gonna, we thought we was gonna,
Okay.
and we, like I said, we do have physical challenges, but we did not know how far we could push them. So there was just certain things that we originally were gonna do
Yeah, yeah.
and we didn't do because we thought it would be too harsh or too much on them. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Well, that's that trial and
Um,
error, like you
yeah,
said.
next season it ain't gonna be no trial and error with that. Like I hope they really ready to get real active, like, and that's why I like my show, because I feel like because they are physically competing, they don't really have time to sit and fight each other all day. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually like it. I love it. So next season is going to be a lot more tactical. Also, this season we only had Virginia, because y'all know I Jack VA. I went to
Yeah.
middle school, high school in Virginia.
Yeah.
And then I'm also from New York, and I actually live here in New York. So I only open it up to my two states, Virginia and New York.
Oh, so
That
this
yeah,
wasn't
that was
like
another
girls.
creative thing I seen. I was like, yo, that's dope. That's a
Okay,
good
so it
idea.
wasn't it wasn't like girls all over the country. It was just New York and Virginia.
But next season, I'm opening up to girls all across the country. And I'm only going to bring in next season. I haven't decided between 8 to 10 newbies, like new girls. And then I'm going to bring back 8 to 10 new girls. So it will be, my old school versus my new school.
That's a good
Ooh.
idea. And so does the winner of season one automatically get to be in season two, or she has to try out again?
Um, it's not an automatic thing, but she definitely doesn't have to try out. It hasn't really been something I decided yet.
Right.
I'm not really too happy with her performance after the show.
Ooh.
Oh,
So it isn't really something that I've decided yet. That's another thing with trial and error. Like, you need to make sure the personalities that you are choosing is right for TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
could be a dope ass, lit ass person in real life, but is TV mentally okay for you? Because you still in a strenuous situation. Like, you still got people waking you up at 7 o'clock in the morning with a bullhorn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but I'd
I haven't
imagine she
decided
wouldn't
that
have even. Would she have made it that far if she wasn't really like mentally prepared, like to the end?
yet. I want to say this, like, I don't regret who my season one winner is. Absolutely fucking adore my season one winner. I adore all
Right.
my girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But I just don't think that TV is for her. I don't think she thinks
Ah,
it's for her. Like,
got
and
you.
I'm saying, like, she enjoyed her experience. She could leave her legacy where it's at, and someone
Mm-hmm.
else could pick up the torch.
Got
But
Okay,
you.
got you.
it's something that I'll bring up to her. I will most likely extend that invitation to her. But if she don't want it, like, all my girls know they could talk to me like they talk to their best friend. You feel me?
Right.
Hmm.
So, you know,
Right.
And
Right.
it's
Right.
it's
So
dope that
she.
you can peep that, like kind of like, oh, I could tell this might not be what you want, or like where you really like you kind of don't see it in a way, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
that don't mean she ain't put on for her season. So
Yeah,
you
exactly,
still gonna
exactly.
take the W this season. But like I said, I'm really cool with all of my girls. Like, they all hit me up for personal reasons, for TV reasons. I give them any advice, like anything I know, I pour into them. You know what I'm saying? I don't keep all the secrets, the TV secrets that I get, and hold it to myself.
Yeah.
Like, and so I'm sorry to backtrack. That's what really would be different with season two. Like, I would make sure it's like girls who like actually want TV, and they're not just here for the fun of TV. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Right.
That that
Right.
that
Right.
So,
okay, okay, got you.
and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited.
You should be. So what else is in the future? I mean, not even if it's not set in stone, but what are your plans? Like, what do you want to come from all this? Like, what is your ultimate dream goal with all this?
Well, as you know, I don't know if y'all remember, I own the Pink Collection, press
Yeah.
on nails.
I
These
was
are
gonna ask
actually
about
Right.
all
that.
my
Right.
press
Right.
ons. I
Right.
actually took my website down a few days ago. We're rebranding it. We're, going back to the drawing board and doing more with it, changing my logo up. My sales was good. I think, like, since this time last year, I probably made, like, not probably, I do know I made like 51K in sales since
Respect.
last year
Hell yeah.
off of my website alone. So sales is, to me, they're good, but they could be better. And then from better, they can get great. Like, you know what
Exactly,
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
exactly. Keep pushing. That's it.
So I'm revamping the Pink Collection. I actually sell ski masks now with the Pink Collection all over it. Those, when
Those gonna
those
sell.
drop, those sold faster than my nails.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Those sell. Those
yeah,
fucking.
Them things are
so
fire. I seen it. Them things are fire.
thank you. Thank you. So I'm redoing that. I want to do more television. I'm actually talking to two big ass networks.
Okay. Turn up.
Yeah,
And
congrats.
if I
Keep it
could
moving.
build a mini empire over here for myself to where I never have to go and punch another clock for the rest of my life, then that's what I'm trying to do. And that's where I'm getting at with this. Like, it's not about the fame, it's about the coins. And if it don't make money, it don't make sense. You feel me?
Facts.
Facts.
Tell
Facts.
them, yeah. That's the right attitude, man. Because that's why I kind of asked. Because a lot of people, you ask them that, and they just like, oh, I want to do the next big thing. I want to win an award. Like, nah, you got to make a legacy. Like, you got to make some shit that you could pass down. Some shit that's going, like you said, keep making you money, so you don't got to clock into no 9 to 5.
I mean, I'm going back to school this January. I'm gonna continue on with my law degree. I graduated with my bachelor's. Um, it was May of, because what are we in 2020? It was May of 2020. It was May of 2021, but I actually didn't get awarded my degree until this year
Right.
because that was around the time that my boyfriend at the time had passed away. So once I graduated, like I just didn't go back to school for this past year, and now I'm going back to school in the spring. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my JD in law. So if all else fails, I still got my law degree, and I'll be a lawyer in somebody's courtroom. So
Nah,
But
good thing
you're not
about
gonna fail though. You
yeah,
got
yeah,
this. You
yeah,
got
for
this.
sure, for sure.
You
Good
got
thing about
this.
the lawyer degree, like even when you take off, like you can still use it. That's something that you could really just go out and still use. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you take off, you know what I mean. Look at somebody like forget it. But
Kim K.
yeah, 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 Kim K. Going out there, got a law degree late in her career, and she's using it and still doing her thing with reality TV. So when you make it,
Hmm.
or you made, I believe you made it. Or me, in
Listen,
my eyes, you made it.
if I can make Kim K money and still use my law degree,
That's
I'm
on.
with
That's
it.
that's
You
pretty much
heard?
what I'm getting
Like,
to. Like you can get to that status and
who I
still
need to
use.
have sex with? Who I need to fuck? Like, who? Like, I will set. I got my tripod right here. I'll set it up. Like, let's
Mhm.
do this. Like, that's the only way y'all gonna see me on camera busting it open. Like, is if I'm gonna make a couple mil off that shit,
Hey,
or if someone leak one of my old ones.
facts. But yeah, nah,
Facts.
like that's dope, man. You got you like you really got this down pack, and I could see that. I could see like first of all from when what I'm saying we first linked and you hit me up and I did the intro and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Like I could see a lot of growth real fast. You know what I mean? And I already peeped greatness when what I'm saying, the way hey, we gonna do this, dot dot dot, here you go,
Yeah,
blah
when
blah
I
boom boom.
first inboxed him, I was like, "How much?" He
Yeah,
gave
yeah,
me a
Right.
yeah.
super low discount. I'm like, "I know that it costs way more than this." He was like, "Nah, but I know you're gonna make it." He's like, "When you
Yeah.
make it,
Facts.
we made it." And I was like, "That's the facts."
I, I
Like,
I can peep people with the like what I'm saying, that boss
Got the attitude.
mentality, that
The
attitude, and
mentality.
I can know when somebody, oh yeah, this person gonna make it, and I seen that, so I always respect that, and I'm like always want to work with people like that. You know what I mean? So I'm always gonna
Facts.
respect it straight up.
thank you. You believed in me. 'Cause at first, and what's crazy is I believe like when I had inboxed you, like I think we had like 4 hours. I had seen the
Hmm.
auditions for like season one, like 4 hours before it actually like before the deadline.
Yeah,
And so like I ended up like making a quick video and sending it to him. I think we turned it in like an hour late, but I was like, fuck it, we still gonna turn this in.
yeah.
And we ended up getting on the show, and within the week, like I was out in Miami filming.
Hell
That's
yeah,
crazy.
hell yeah.
That's
Hmm.
crazy.
That's what's
The
up,
rest
man.
is history.
Rest is history.
That shit
Now
is
I
crazy.
know,
you the
I'm so
puppet master
excited.
Pink.
Puppet Master P.
Listen, pulling these bitches string. Like, did y'all see Lex on Twitter? Twitter is where everything's going
Oh yeah, I've
down.
been peeping
I've
Twitter.
been Listen, we've been arguing for 3 days on Twitter, talking shit. Like,
You and Lex
yo, I
directly?
got her so mad, and then I be in here like this. I know she's fuming where she at. Like, I got so much shit on this woman,
Puppet
on most
master.
of the women on her show. And I'm like, are y'all gonna leave me alone, or am I gonna keep airing y'all bitches out? Because nobody can air me out. You feel me? I didn't do the things y'all did. Nigga, I talk my shit. I fight when I have to, and that's it. I don't have no secret life that I'm ever trying to hide. And I'm so open about anything I've ever done. You feel me?
Hmm.
So y'all can't air me out off nothing. But y'all bitches who got past that y'all don't want out there, I'm telling you, TV ain't for you because it's gonna come to the light. And if it get to me and I don't like you, it's gonna come to the light. You feel me? Like, mm-mm. I've been my profile picture right now is her face.
I see.
She
Yeah, yeah. Big
Oh,
Lex's face.
that's Shorty.
Big
Both of
Lex.
my
Yeah, yeah.
profile pictures, yeah. My profile picture on Twitter is of this one girl from the show. She thought she was doing something, dropping my old address. I think she thought it was my current.
Mm-hmm.
So I made my picture a picture of her mother.
OD.
Yo.
And then on Instagram, my picture is a Big Lex when she had the sources under her eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that's her insecurity. Like,
Oh,
and
that's
that's
her.
what made me a puppet
Yeah.
master. Like, I get you bitches angry. I get you out your body. And it makes me happy. Like,
Crazy. But what's the argument on Twitter about? Like, what's why? Like,
same shit, like, oh, Pink, you mad because Aries fought you. Like, no, I'm mad y'all didn't let me fight. I'm mad that, like, y'all try to paint a false narrative. I'm mad that you being funny, like, I did something to you. Like, I wasn't out here defending you left and right. Like, you feel me? Like, but fuck it. Like, fuck that. Fuck her collection. I was I was on the show, like I said, for like 7 hours and they made 4 episodes out of me. Like,
Yeah.
I came, I made as much money off of you and the network as I possibly could. And now I'm on to the next thing. Like, I don't usually have bad breakups, yo. Like, I usually have really, really good breakups. So, like, I guess you're not gonna be cool with everybody. You're gonna have falling outs with some people. But I on to the next thing. Pink's Baddies boot camp. Got my own shit going on.
facts. So, tell us anything else. Tell us what else. Like, what else you got going on? Tell us
I
anything
mean,
that they
that's
need
pretty
to
much
know.
it. The boot camp, school, these other networks and shows that's
Yeah,
coming my way.
yeah,
I'm,
you're not gonna drop that on them yet.
you
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying? And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know. I think I need to hold like a seminar or two on how to make money from home because I ain't been to like a 9 to 5 or clocked into a club job in like 3 years, and I'm out here doing good for myself.
Do your
So I'm
thing.
proud of me.
Facts.
Respect,
That's good.
man.
And so what's it before we all watch on October 30th? What's something you want us all to know? What should we know going in before? Because you obviously know what we gonna see. You lived it. You saw everything. You know everything that happens. What
I
what
mean,
should we be prepared for?
just get like be prepared for like I said, like to me, classic television. Like, don't come in thinking this is gonna be like the other shows that I was on where
Gotcha.
it's just nothing but straight drama. Like, be prepared for fun, be prepared for laughter, be prepared to see a sisterhood be formed.
Yeah.
Like, I think my girls actually took away. I think I spoiled them too much, honestly. I think they're gonna go to another show thinking they're gonna get the same shit and they not. So be
Mm,
prepared to see, like, some happiness.
good, good.
Word,
And
word.
so, but real quick though, so with that, with how like you said, there was a lot of different challenges and stuff like that. Were you always present? Like, were you there judging, watching? Like, they
I
you was
was
there.
with my girls 24 like 7. Like, I know when I was filming for the other shows, like
Right.
the women, and this is no shade to Nina, because Nina was actually a lot more present than Lex was. But
Yeah.
like, you don't get to know the hosts. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
go, they stay in their room, they do their own thing,
Right.
only see them during challenges, and then they're done with you until it's time to film again.
That's crazy.
Not me.
You was
I
in the
was
Okay.
I
trenches.
was in lingerie in the kitchen cooking for my girls,
You
like
was in the
making them
trenches.
breakfast. I made them dinner. Like, I'm taking shots and swallowing while I'm looking one of them in the eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Mouth open, swallowing. Like, they got into a fight. We got into a fight in the
I
club,
was just
and
about to say that. I was about to
I'm
ask about
right
that.
there. Like,
I
you know
was
what
gonna
I'm saying?
ask
I got
about that.
active with my girls. I was in the field with them. Like, I
Yo,
was I was the host, but I was a castmate too. I was with my girls. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
that's
Right.
lit. Yeah, I was gonna ask about that fight in the club. That's crazy that happened. I actually can't wait to see that. That's dope that you was there. You jumped, you know what I'm saying, in the trenches. Like, yo, if y'all fighting, we all fight.
That's a fact. Like, if you the captain of the ship, you're supposed to go down with your ship.
Yeah,
You feel
facts.
me? And if my bitches was going down, I was going down with them. You feel me? Well, not really. I was gonna get up out the spot. I hope they would have had enough sense to get out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
there.
yeah.
How did you
But
get up?
like, what I can say is, even though I was, out there with them, they still had like respect and love for me.
Yeah.
When the fight broke out and it got too chaotic, I went to the main stage. I grabbed the mic. I was like, all my badettes it's badettes, it's baddie and cadet. One word,
Badass,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
badettes.
that's it.
I took all my badettes to the stage. And instantly, like, you see one of my girls, she was throwing chairs and cracking the
I
bitches with
seen a
it.
chair throw.
She
I
had
seen a
the
chair in the
chair in
air.
midair. And I was like, bad X to the stage. She put the chair down and walked straight to the stage. Like, everyone stopped mid fist and
Yeah.
came to the stage. Like, and I was like, all right,
Yo,
okay.
that's
These
gonna
my
be.
bitches.
I feel like that scene filmed is gonna be legendary.
Yeah.
So
Man, my cameraman got jumped that night. Like,
That's
it was
crazy.
crazy.
How long did y'all
But
film for?
that's why I'm saying season 2 gonna be a little bit different. Season 1, I feel like, yeah, like I said, we had our challenges, but it was more like a party house. Like, we parties 24/7. Like, but it was so much fun.
people love to
How
see
long
that
did
though.
y'all film for like a couple months or?
No, we filmed for 8 days.
Oh
It was
damn.
8 days, but I had 2 challenges per day.
Yeah, y'all
And they
probably had
And
was
a lot
up.
of
They was
filming
up
done.
by 7 a.m.
I was up every day by 6 a.m. They were up every day by between 8 and 9 a.m. depending on the challenge. But it's crazy because I would go to bed at like 2 in the morning. These bitches is still up till 4 or 5 in the morning, knowing they got to get up in
Yeah,
3, 4
party.
hours. And then you want to put the glasses on, you want to hide your bags and shit. Like, you
Yeah,
tired. You knew I went to bed. Like,
yeah. And you
Yeah.
didn't have no quitters, right? Everybody stuck it out. You have nobody that was.
you'll have to tune
You
Yeah,
into
we'll have to
probably
see.
can't
Yeah,
ansse that one.
yeah. See.
it. Like, you have to tune
Yeah,
into
yeah,
see.
yeah, 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 yeah.
All right. So
Respect.
It's
October
so
30th, we'll all be watching.
For
October
sure, for
30th.
sure, for sure.
October 30th, Pink's Baddies Boot Camp on Flexo IFS.
And we can just download that off like iOS regular shit. Just go in and
Yes.
download that.
So the app will be here the week of the 17th. So what is that? That's roughly what, 13 days, 2 weeks before the show drops. So the app will be here October 17th. And you could download it on Roku, on your iPhone, on your Android, on your
All of
TV.
that.
So
Got you. So if we
I'm
want to watch it on the
excited.
TV, we can see it on the big TV and all of that. It's
And it's
just
only $4. $4 for
oh,
my app. If you can't find $4 and change laying around your house, what the fuck you got going on?
everybody got $4.
For
B.
sure, for
Everybody
sure.
got $4.
Like,
Is
I be
any
seeing people
any
like in the comments like, "Hey, I'm gonna trade you this app for this app." I'm like, "Girl, it's $5."
Yeah.
the fuck?
No shade, because I also remember when I could not afford to have 7 apps at one time. Now I got
Yeah,
HBO, I got Stars, I got
all of them
Blue.
joints.
I no longer have Now That's TV. Once we fell out, so did that app right off my fucking television. Like,
She said it fell right off my television.
like
Nah,
You
yeah,
got
I got
definitely.
deleted.
Stars, like
My
I got
thing is,
Peacock.
yeah, my thing is, we see these things going on. You got a reality show. We see our peers in a way, and independent people doing these apps and doing these shows. Like, why not support that instead of supporting shit that don't even care nothing about you? You know what I mean? So
Exactly. Support small businesses, especially the
exactly,
Black owned ones, y'all. We
exactly,
coming up,
for
especially
sure.
not just Black owned or minority owned. Let me say
Yeah,
that.
For sure, for
facts,
sure,
minority
for sure.
ones.
But
Facts.
once again, congratulations on everything.
Congratulations.
Can't wait to watch the
Thank you.
show.
Thank you.
Keep turning up. Keep being
Yeah,
authentic. Keep being you, and
facts.
keep stepping on them.
Thank y'all. Y'all already know Pink Studies Boot Camp. We going to fuck up. We
We
outside.
outside, yo.
Other than that,
October 30th. Everybody remember October 30th this month. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that. I'm excited. I think that first episode is gonna be crazy. I already know, so I can
Thank y'all
tell.
so much. Thank y'all for having me
definitely,
again.
definitely.
Of
For sure. Hey,
course.
anytime. You're welcome. Anytime.
When
Anytime.
we hit another milestone,
Yeah,
Let's
you
get
go
it.
I'm
exactly.
spinning the block. I'm coming
In the
again.
block, exactly.
For
Because we
sure.
know after we see this season, we're gonna have a lot more to talk about after we see what
Oh
goes
yeah.
down. I already
Listen,
know.
y'all
So,
might see me on 2 different seasons before
Hey,
y'all.
oh boy,
hey, let's go. Let's
we're
let's
not gonna be
be.
able to keep up, bro. Like this is crazy. OD.
Keep turning up. But yeah, appreciate you.
Thank
Facts.
you.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out for y'all tuning in. Keep tuning
Yeah.
in and let's go.
Like,
Pop Up
comment,
TV.
subscribe, all that. And y'all make sure y'all go follow Pink if y'all don't follow her on Instagram. We put up her Instagram and all that. Baddies Boot Camp Instagram is up there. Y'all make sure October 30th again. Everybody watch because y'all know
Yeah,
she
we
been
going up.
supporting.
If you know me, you gonna know them. You know if you know my personality, then you know the type of personalities I have on my show.
Facts,
Facts,
facts.
facts, facts. All right, y'all.
All
Thank
right,
y'all so
everybody.
much.
Have
Y'all
a good
take
one.
care.
Thanks.
Be
Of
blessed and
course.
stay up.
All
You
right.
too, you
Peace.
too.